After watching this episode, I am confused. Why did they do that? Why did they mess it up? What was the point? Why couldn't Reptilia just end up with Lark and the gang like she was supposed to? Wouldn't have been more impactful the entire time Nafumi's worrying about where Reptilia is. The crit symbol's missing. We, as people, don't know what Reptilia is. And as we go from Nafumi, we get to see Reptilia's side of the story for at least more than one episode of her without Nafumi, but her having 2 episodes by herself instead. Imagine if this was 2 episodes where she's with Locke and the gang, they escape, they're training, self-seeing montage, and then finally it's episode 2. And then as she gets her new vassal weapon, she learns to fight without Nafumi, see how far she's come, but still wishes to be by his side. And then Nafumi them come to the rescue and save her. Wouldn't that have been more impactful? Wouldn't that have been better? I don't know. I think that would have been better. It would have such an impact. Like, oh snap, we ourselves, for those who haven't, well, I guess those who haven't read the manga or novels, could have easily just been like, wow, where's Reptilia? What happened to Reptilia? That would have been amazing. But instead, we got this. I gotta say, this is pretty disappointing. Like, I can see why people are sleeping on this series and stuff like that. I'm reviewing it because I'm still enjoying it bit by bit. But not as I did when I first watched it, I'll be honest with you. But nonetheless, it has its perks. But either way, it's just really, that's the best you could do. Raptolia should have stayed with Nafumi in the first place when they went to that world. It would have been better. You know, I don't know who was the director of this storyline, but whoever it was did a terrible job. Because it would have been more exciting, more intense if it was that, roughly fighting for her life to get back to Nafumi, and she's out of power, and, what I've said before. It would have been better. Wouldn't it have been better? Instead, we got that switcheroo. But you understand, Reptilia did not need to be there. She did not need to be. Also not for me having the Shikigami with him. It would have been better if he could spend time with Shikigami, showing how much he misses Reptilia. That would have been so much better. But instead, we got this, and this is a giant why. A giant why. Why do we have this? We don't need this. We don't want this. But yet we have it. Here we are. Why? So, that's how Milo talk about how she ends up in the prison after being captured by Kyo's forces. They're inside a very interesting prison where it drains and exhausts you of your power and physical ability. And she meets Lark and them inside the prison. And of course, Glass, who is a spirit, is more damaged by this than anybody, because spirits are, mainly pure mana. So her way of stealing has made this prison very dumb. I understand that they have their prison and they can't take away the weapons. I understand that. But have them in the same prison where they can at least do something like that and outsmart the guard. It's just like, really? Why are all 3 of them in the prison? Why are all 4 of them that have Reptilian in the prison? Reptilia used her invisibility to trick the dude and then gave the talisman to, of course, which was pretty smart, to Glass, and they made an explosion. See how easy that was? You should have separated them. Why put them all in the same damn prison cell? That's some sheer stupidity right there. Like, who's the idea? Mother. You only have 1 prison cell in there? It looks like you walking around guarding the place. Oh my god. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. That irks me. That irks me. Like there's no way Kyo set that up. Yeah, let's put all of them in this 1 prison. Even though they're weak, they can still probably use some of their power. This should have been tested on. You're telling me no one tested this out. No one thought about this. They can still use some of their power, so if they find a way to trick us, Oh, right, let's put them all in one cell. Oh, dumbass. Oh my god. Ooh, that irks me. That really does irk me. Ooh, I'm gonna take it a while for me to get over that. You know, it takes a while for me to get over it when it's sheer stupidity. It takes a while because it's like, yo, you could have prevented this. You really could have prevented this when it said we got this situation that we didn't need to have, by the way. But I must digress somehow, some way. So, moving on with that tangent, dear God. They break out and, they're helping her train by feeding her and fighting monsters until they run into, ironically and conveniently, where they're trying to pull out who will wield the katana, who become the katana hero. So everyone's lined up, and then the scrub from, the previous episodes there, he thinks he's going to do it, but Sword just immediately just jumps Reptilia. Someone's not even part of that world, but hell, you got the best sword skill. I choose you. I guess that makes sense. If you were a weapon, you have to choose your partner, and I guess I would want to choose one of the best sword skill, the one who can wield me the best. I guess that's Reptilia. Makes sense. Reptilia's a great swordsman. So I understand that. So she gets the thing, and of course, Duke gets salty, and they're all running away. To the point where she gets taken in by someone, by the clan that takes care of this katana hero. Give her some new clothes. We see a little, I don't want to say much of an etchy scene, as everyone was over exaggerating about it. Like, it's a scene, like, it's nothing special. But, anyways, she the dude, I don't even remember this dude's name. All I know that he was a scrub for Kyoi, and I guess turns out he also wants to get one over him. Despite how he was working with Kyoi, he himself doesn't really like him, so he wants to also take him out. Though Reptilia, being the samurai she is trying to show him mercy, even after attacking two tigers and finally attacking him, saying, "Don't do this. I am now a samurai. I will defeat you. So please stop." Of course, he does not stop. He has to become this. I guess he was in playing this for a while. He too wants to get revenge on Kyoi. I guess Kyoi's that type of person. Whether you work with him or work against him, you don't like him. You really don't. It's his personality. He really is a dude that really thinks of himself and thinks highly of himself. But when you have a brain like that and you're that smart, I can see why. I'm not going to complain. Kyoi has proven to be an extremely smart person, way better than mine or even the priest from the last seasons. And it makes sense. But that causes people not to like you a lot because your freaking ego. But either way, Reptilia meets up with Nafumi and them again. And then, happy. I'm not happy. This would have been better if Reptilia was away from them from the start. Why was she with them? Why? Why the studio that done this? Why? It would have been better if the audience didn't know where Reptilia is, and finally get to see her for 2 episodes without Nafumi training and worrying and thinking about Nafumi, despite how stronger she's getting. And finally, when she's at her weak point, and Nafumi comes and saves her, it would have been so much better. Oh, you fucked it up. Ooh, damn, I feel that one. Stupidity everywhere. But I guess I'm done with this video. It's just, ooh. It could have been good, but the surroundings was just terrible. Absolutely terrible. So yeah. I guess if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon, man. This has been the Madcrown on anime. Signing out, and I need a drink. This was terrible.